In today's video, we are back out exploring the Isle of Arran here in Scotland. For today, we're taking you to a secluded Buddhist island retreat that's packed with interesting history, interesting animals, and a trig point that's 1,000 feet in the air. Will we make it up and down back in one piece? Stick around, because you're going to find out. Okay, so we are back out exploring the Isle of Arran, which is an island off the west coast of Scotland. Today, however, we're actually going to take you to a whole nother island. It's the island that's behind me. We've got a little bit of a boat trip planned that's going to take us across to the island, and then when we get there, there's some interesting places that we can see. There's some very unique wildlife on the island as well, which hopefully we can show you if we can capture it. And then if we're brave enough, in today's very hot sun, we're going to try and climb to the summit. So there should be some good views planned as well. So if that sounds like fun, get your sunglasses on and join us as we explore Holy Isle. Okay, before we hop onto this boat, take you guys to this island, we're going to tell the folks at home all that good information that they need.
So tickets are £22 per person, and that includes your return journey. And if you're looking for parking, there is a designated car park right next door to where the pier is. I believe it's free at the time of check-in. Also there is car parking just down the road in Lamlash, just outside of the co-op.
Before we knew it, our little boat had arrived, ready to take us from the old pier and across to Holy Isle. Keeping our eyes out for dolphins, the short crossing only took about 15 minutes or so before we pulled into the dock on the other side. Upon arrival, we had a brief introduction to the island before eventually being set free to explore.
Reach Mullach Mòr, you know you're at the top because there's a white trig point with some little prayer flags on, and beautiful views over Arran and the mainland.
Wow, welcome to Holy Isle. The boat has just dropped us off. Only took about 15 minutes or so to get across. That was about it.
Really quick.
When you get onto the island, you get 4 hours to explore. There's a lot of coastline to come and see.
There's a lot of animals.
There's some animals that we're going to try and keep our eyes out, so we'll show you those if we can. And then the plan is to head all the way down to the bottom of the coast. There's a lighthouse or two down there. And then, if my knee is feeling brave, it's going to take us up to the top, to the trig point, where there should be some incredible views. So we're going to cram that all into 4 hours.
Let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking. Right, being as we only have about 4 hours on the island, we're going to walk and talk for this one, try and get in as much as we possibly can. But I wanted to tell you briefly about the buildings that we passed when we got off the boat at the jetty, because that is actually a Buddhist retreat. The island was purchased by Buddhists. I believe the retreat has been there about 30 years or so. It's a paid retreat where you can go and basically disappear for a while. You can relax, do meditation, things like that. So if that's something you're into, that's an option if you come to Holy Isle. Apart from that, the only other people on the island are the day trippers that got on the boat with us, and then there's nuns, isn't there?
Yeah, they're what they called Annies. It's the Buddhist name for sister, and I think they're staying at the other end of the island in one of the lighthouses.
Yeah, so shouldn't be too many crowds today. Okay gang, we are in the cave of St. Mullach. Now what we haven't told you yet is that 8 years ago we visited the island. We're on like a bit of a family holiday, weren't we? We did come here. I completely misread this chap's name. I thought it was St. Malaise and I misread it as St. Mayonnaise. Incorrect.
What you found?
The cave of St. Mayonnaise. So for the last 8 years, we've known this cave as St. Mayonnaise's cave, which is obviously not correct. St. Mullach was a guy who was born in Ireland. I think it's an Irish name, but he was raised in Scotland. And he basically, I think he brought Christianity with him to the island at the time. And he was a bit of a hermit, wasn't he?
Yeah.
This was his house.
So he lived here for 10 years and reflected on life and religion, and then he ventured out and walked all the way to Rome to learn a bit more about Christianity.
Yep, I think he was ordained as a bishop there, and then he sort of brought some of that back with him to Scotland again. So a little snippet of history for you. This is obviously Christianity, and it's not Buddhism. Buddhism is now on the island as the main religion, but yeah, pretty interesting. Not St. Mayonnaise's cave.
St. Mayonnaise.
Look, we found the Fountain of Youth. Let's try it.
So apparently on the island there is a healing spring that you're definitely not supposed to drink from, but if you splash a bit on you, what we're saying, is it magic?
Oh, it's nice and cold.
It's nice and cold at the very least. But apparently, if you splash a bit on you, it's got healing properties. I could do with some on my knee, to be fair. What we're saying, do you feel better? I don't need it on my hand.
So one of the interesting points of view along the route are these pictures painted of the deities and Buddhist teachers, and they're very brightly coloured, and we've just seen a lady just paint one of them. I'm guessing she's just given it a refresh, and they're very, very bright and interesting to look at.
Just clocked a goat having a nap up in the heather, sort of resting his chin. I think that was a Saanen goat or Saanen goats. I can't remember how you say it, but it's S-A-A-N-E-N, I think. They are just some of the feral animals here on the island. We also saw some earlier. It was a bit of a traffic jam. At least 3 sort of charged at us and then made their way past us. Oh Lord, are you coming? They were white, and we saw some brown ones on the coastline as well, just sort of chilling on the beach. It's a very, very hot day today. He looked a little bit sort of panty and a bit warm. Obviously he's got a lot more fur than we have. What is it today? Is it 23 degrees?
22 degrees today. 22,
hence the sun is and the hat. We're almost definitely going to get burnt for this one, so please do smash that like button, because we're going to get a lot hotter in a minute as well. Well, we've been seeing horse poo for a while. I think we've found the source. I think these are the ARRAN Scotland ponies.
They're so cute. I want to give them a pet so bad.
And you'd probably take one home, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I've just seen there's some little hobbit houses up on the hill. Come on.
What is that for?
I don't know.
Small people. Look,
Let's
she's
go and
off.
have a look.
She's off. Go and show us your house then. The tour boat lady said there are a few small dwellings on the island. These are like privately owned. I think they're sort of like eco-style houses that are sort of set into the hill. So you can't go in them. But yeah, not bad view.
Not a bad view. I think she said that the people that own it sort of live and work on the island for the Buddhist retreat. So if you come in here, don't go and annoy them. They do live there.
And they're not on Airbnb. Okay, so we're officially starting our ascent here on Holy Isle. The trig point is called Mullach Mòr, and it's 1,024 feet above sea level, so we're walking pretty much from sea level. It's a bit high. It's certainly the highest thing that I've done for a long time. If you're a regular viewer of the channel, you know I've got a bit of a dodgy knee. I can get up just about anything. Getting back downhill is going to be the challenge, so not quite sure what we've got ourselves into, but we're doing it for you guys, and there should be some cracking views from the top, so might be less vlogging and more panting as usual. Let's see how we get on. Okay, missus.
See that lighthouse?
Oh yeah. Just down there is Pillar Rock Lighthouse. And it's one of two lighthouses that are on the island, and I believe it's one of 3 square lighthouses in the UK.
Yeah, it's not for aesthetic reasons, it's just because it was cheaper to make. So yeah.
So, you know, if you're looking to make a cheap lighthouse, make it square instead of round.
We're getting there. Hard going. We have literally walked straight from the sea. It's all the way down there. So as you've just seen that sign, there are crevasses scattered around. So the sign does say stick to the path, which obviously we will anyway. We was warned about this at the bottom, so yeah. Just if you ever see anything like that, definitely stick to the path.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
I don't think we did last time. We didn't see the signs.
There were
8
no
years
signs
ago.
like years ago, and we just kind of wandered off, so we were very lucky.
It's roped off, so we're going to stay safe.
Yeah.
But this is the spicy part of the route. we thought it was tough already. It's about to get a lot tougher, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be worth it when we get to the top, just for the views alone. We got it. R.I.P. my legs. I think this is going to be an achievement.
Oh, I think we can get up it.
Yeah.
I might need to be airlifted off the top. This won't be showing it on camera, and I realise I have to look, but it's damn near vertical actually.
A bit of rock climbing, a bit of a scramble.
Gonna put this camera down. Gonna use the head cam, maybe a bit of 360 to capture this. But hopefully, in 15-20 minutes, we should be at the top.
Come on, let's go.
Cross your fingers for us at home. If you sat on the sofa eating your tea. Oh, that sounds nice.
What, sat on the sofa with your tea?
We appreciate this isn't exactly Everest, but after over a year and a half of avoiding anything remotely vertical, this was a big undertaking. Well, we've only gone and done it.
God.
The top of Holy Isle, we're at 1,024 feet above sea level.
It's technically smaller than Tor, but seeing as we're starting from sea level, I think it makes it...
It was quite the climb.
Yeah.
Very steep.
Very steep.
We haven't been up here for 8 years. I'll stick a picture in out of us 8 years ago. Up here, that's somewhere deep on my Facebook.
Hopefully.
We'll get another picture up at the top. I'm super proud of both of us. I've got no idea how I'm going to get down, but it's well worth the views.
Definitely.
This is the highest I've been for a couple of years actually.
Yeah.
So mentally and physically. Well, we'd love to hang around at the top, taking the views, chill out, maybe have a butty, but we've got a couple of hours to get back down. There's a boat down there that's going to leave without us if we don't get back down. So we're probably going to pack the camera away. I'm going to hop down like a granddad, hopefully make it. We'll see you guys at the bottom. Come on then. Well, that probably took us a good hour to get off the top.
I'd say coming on to an hour and a half, maybe, realistically.
Yeah. We old peopled our way down, hiking poles and everything, but we did it. We're still in one piece.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
My legs feel okay. Yeah,
I knew you could do it.
We did all right. We did it 8 years ago and we've done it again. But this was the end of this video, and it's also the end of our Isle of Arran series. We hope that you've enjoyed it, and we hope that we've given you at least a little taste of what this island's got to offer. There's so much more. We've ended up spending 7 days here, so we've done little bits and bobs off camera as well, to enjoy ourselves.
We got to enjoy it.
If you do enjoy 3-part series, we've got one on Iceland, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got an Icelandic series which we did last winter. Feel free to check that out if that's right up your street.
Yeah, we'll leave that 3-parter at the end. But yeah, I think that's it. Us signing off.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up.
And if you like the look of our very sweaty and now very tired faces, do consider joining the gang. Hit that subscribe button just down there. It's free to do.
Yep.
Massively helps us out. And hopefully that way it will guarantee that you see us less sweaty in the next one. So until then,
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
peace.
Ay, oh no, 머뭇거릴 시간 없어. 필수적인 this is my only answer. Yeah, my body keeps telling me go. Wanna be stacking towers from downtown. I'll be on a roll. 머릿속엔 it's a rush hour. This, that, overtime, champagne shower. Step back, skip lines, yeah, I'm never going cold. 어디 가야 해, 알려줘. Don't wanna contemplate, overcomplicate this.